Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. In this video we are continuing row 3 and I have come to the point where I need a new string. Now I went through the 2 beads on my previous row, so I'm actually going to go back 1 bead. And to secure this string, what I'm first going to do is go through a full set of beads, which is 4 beads on the in the previous area. So I'm going to go through. It really doesn't matter where the 4 beads are. And that gets me through 4 beads. Now I'm going to go through another 4 beads, so as these are the most convenient, I'm going to go through the 4 corner beads here. And then I'm going to finish off by going zigzag straight line. I can get mine to do it. Straight to the top of my piece. And then I'm going to clip off the excess. And as I am close to my other end of my string, I want to be careful not to cut it. So just clip off your excess. And that will secure the end of your string. Now, some of you may use the 1 needle stitch and may have your own way of securing the string. That is fine. Now, here we want to be, you see where we want to be in the second bead over, so we went through this one and this one. How you can tell is your last set is touching this bead or even with this bead, so you want to go into the next bead and you want to make sure that you go in from the bottom up towards your finished work. And now bring in about 4 inches, and here we will do the same thing. We will do a set of 4 beads. You can position yourself to pick a set. I'm just going to use this first set that's right next to where I am. And I could use the corner set again, but I'm not going to, so I'm going to instead go through and go up towards the set at the top of my piece. Get my string, there we go. And now I'm going to go through another 4 set. And then I'm going to do zigzag straight line through 3 beads. You can do more. I just happen to be close to the sides, so I'm just doing the 3. Now again, I am like real close to my other end, so I want to make sure not to clip it. And I'm going to clip off the excess. And now I have a new string and I'm ready to continue. Alright, so we are on the last set of row 3. So here's our string coming out in between the last 2 beads on the end of our row, or end of our previous row. And we're going to add our 4 beads. And we need a color A, followed by a B, then an A, and a B. And we let those drop down. Where are they going? There they are. There's our 4 beads. There they are, dropped down. And now we're going to find the first bead we just added, and we're going to go through it again. We find that first bead, go through it again. And then there we have our 4 beads for this part. Now our string is coming out on this side, and we want to untwist our next row so that, our next set of beads, so that the strings here are not crossed. And then we're going to go through the 2 beads. The first one, the 2 beads closest to our previous row, the first one we're going to go in towards our previous row. And the second one we're going to go away from our previous row. And there, our 2 sets are now secured and held in place. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll find the next set and we will untwist it so that our string is not crossed in the center. And then we'll go through the 2 beads, the first one going towards the previous row, and the second one going away from the previous row. And there's that set now secure. And the same with the next one, next set. We untwist and make sure our strings are not crossed. And then we go through our 2 beads. And now they are secure. Then we do the next set, find it, and untwist it, and then go through the 2 beads. String's getting a bit tangled here. There we go. And now we do the next set. We find it and untwist it, and then we secure it. And now we've come to the last one, and we will untwist it just like all the other ones so that our strings are not crossed. And this time we're going to be going through 3. So we want to first secure it by going through the first bead towards our previous row, the second bead away, and then we want to prepare for the next row by going through that corner bead, and that gets us in position to begin our next row. I hope to see you in the next video.